Time is now. It's back to the rhymes. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes. I'm in the booth, straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent, Daily Planet, the Metropolis Time. I write these raps while I'm under the gun. I see you back to get you some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut rap. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind, cause back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind, cause it's back to the rhymes. Take care of this unfinished business. That looks pretty crazy. Just keep my eyes a little bit less stressed. All right. Okay. So, oh man, I got some good news. Number one, School Us album sales. My man Kmart came through. I had been in North City for how long? I got a song about North City. I'd love to make the song. The video won't be made the way I wanted it to be made because they tore down the old North City post office, but I could still make it work. But my man was there in the station, and I said, "Hey, how you been? You plan on getting the CD? How you been?" And it's like, "Oh, well, yeah." I don't know. It sounded kind of like he put it out of his mind. And so I kind of thought, oh, well, I'll tell you what, I'll send you my music video. Sent it to him. He listened to it on the spot. No reply. No reply at all. No reply at all. Good song. So nothing happened. All right. Thought, well, that's that. I had a sale. And I kind of put it on myself a little bit because this has been years. I mean, time goes fast. It could have been 3 years ago. I was trying to, hook him up, and we just weren't connecting. So here it is. And then he walks in on Friday and puts 2 5s in my hand. That was nice, my man. Thank you. Real smooth. And I got to love him for what? Because he's a fantasy basketball man. That's what I like too. We did our draft just now. I'm very excited. The Mariners season ended yesterday. I got to finally sit and watch a full game, which turned into 2 games worth. It was a tough game, but proud of the Mariners. They overachieved this year, and they're going to be most likely even a little better next year. Hopefully, I mean they're young, so just by sheer growth from age, they'll be better. So that was a good time against. Conceivably, I didn't see how the National League played out throughout the weekend, but Astros are probably the team to beat in the American League, I would say. So the Mariners could have been up 2-1 after yesterday. Really should have been very easily. Julio barely missed that home run. That would have won the game basically. And we gave away a game in the first game, so that's good. At least you know you were in it. The problem is, sometimes you don't get right back there. You think, oh, we're going to improve, and then you can't put it together again for a while, which they went 20 years without being in the playoffs. So anyway, I like baseball. I love fantasy baseball. I love fantasy basketball, even though we don't have the Sonics. It's about to heat up. I like it, man. I really do. I like the numbers. And that's why with YouTube, I like the analytics. It's fun. It's like, oh, how's this song doing versus that song? It's fun. It's not tons of numbers, but it's numbers. I like it. If you like numbers, you can have a YouTube channel and have fun with some analytics. So we got the sale. My Reformation music video is now the number 5 all-time video that I've put on my YouTube channel. That's exciting. After 3 years worth. It comes in with 70 views right now. A couple of them might have been last week where I sent it in an email. I checked to make sure the link worked, and it counted as a view, and I must have done it twice. I hate that. That sucks. It just messes up my numbers, but I haven't figured out. I've done it in the past where I found a way to maybe check a video without playing it, but I have the hardest time reconnecting those dots. So thankfully, I was able to reconnect the dots on how to see how the basketball players did last year in fantasy versus what they rank them at this year. I was very happy to find that. As a low tech guy, that was a victory for me today. I can't help but to tell you about that. All right, so that video is doing its thing. I need to get with the Seattle Parks. They want me to send it to them, so I got to do that. It's kind of a pain because it's an email. I just have to do that. I better do that. I've got at least, I'm less than 70 shares here. So I've got a little bit of time to get that done. So I have to get that done. So I might have to step it up next week. Like, I'm not going to write it on my hand today, but if I don't get it done by next weekend, which probably won't happen, it's going on my hand and then I'm going to do it. And that's cool. You know, I love it. I don't know what they do with. They have other videos from Seattle Parks up there, but that'd be cool, right? YouTube channel is coming along, including that's the hashtag Mike Dynamic. So I just did my rhyme of the week number 2, and it goes a little something like this. Give your life to Christ, take it back from Satan, who said at the strap, oh, he's been waiting for you to come around the bend and bend to his wishes, bend your convictions. So I guess if you go to Instagram, hashtag Mike, M-I-C, Dynamic, D-Y-N-A-M-I-C, you can see that. So check it out. I put a little more oomph into that performance on Instagram. Did not hear back from Joseph. Therefore, I haven't done anything other than put these 2 reels out and write down the lyrics. You call it Rhyme of the Week 4142. That's where we're at. Joseph, what should I do? I can go to his route and try to find him. Maybe I could talk to John and see, John, what's Joseph doing? You know, John, they see each other every day, whereas I don't see him. So Joseph's slipping, and I worked in the same building with him. I can follow up, but that's not the case right now. Makes a difference. Anyhow, I will see Daryl on Friday, and I can talk to him about this stuff. So I got to start preparing for that. My man, the DJ. And other things, lots of other things. Okay. Rules of engagement. I have nothing to add, nothing new. Bellevue Ballers, nothing major. I've just been saying, like, we got billions of people in the world 24 hours a day. What do we do with it? People want to hang out. I'm up for hanging out, but understand I'm spending about 60 hours a week cleaning toilets and then some other things. I don't want to be putting my time into that. Hey, Jeff, why you want to do a business like that? How do I get out of myself? I don't hate it. It's actually really good. The toilet part, it's all right. Most of them are pretty clean. Occasionally they're nasty. Most of the time, nobody's taking up doo-doo outside the university post office, but occasionally they are, apparently. Guess it's better than it was when they had that church there in the needle exchange. Someone's going to clean it. Who do you think it's going to be? I guess it's going to be the custodian. What's he using? A snow shovel. Man. So, yeah, there's other things I'd rather be doing. And so that's why I do it. And, what do? You connect with people. You find out what they want out of their life. You help them shift their shopping so they can start copping 10s and 20s, 50s and 100s. Have I ever told you that one? So that's on the record if it wasn't before. So that's Bellevue Ballers. Music 4, Back to the Rhymes. That's what Daryl's about. We're going to be talking about that. We got Bo out there. He's doing some stuff. Merch. By the way, I went to a place today called The Woods Coffee. I should have looked at the location. My wife said they got a spot or two, maybe Redmond, Bellevue. Man, they're up in Bellingham. It's nice, very clean. It's a little dark, which is cool. Woods, you're sitting on some stained wood, and it's not soft seats. They don't want you there forever, but it's just very nice, nicely done. Merch everywhere. What? Why not? They got some pins. They're not my style pins. My style pin, it's not. It's a clicker, but they don't have the style I like. But my daughter liked it, so she's gonna use their pin. So maybe I should have found out about their merch plan. And also, are they coming more into Seattle? I mean, we're losing Starbucks on 120th and Lake City. Goodness gracious. What else are we losing? One of those flags that I'm not trying to see. So it's bittersweet, just like their hot chocolate. The one on 145th has no propaganda. I go out to Blaine, they got it. You got to go all the way out there, they got it, Sucks. Because, you go to a place like the Woods. So here's what my thinking is, that's the merch. If your company started in Seattle, you're going to have the propaganda. Starbucks started in Seattle, but there's a lot of other smaller chains that have started here, and they're going to have the propaganda, and they're going to have their problem child employees as well. If you start outside of Seattle, you won't have it. And will you come into Seattle with your chain? I don't know. It's interesting how Starbucks is around. We used to have Tully's and Seattle's Best Coffee. Remember those days? Now what do we have? It's kind of open. And with Starbucks closing stores, I think I mentioned I met the woman, the owner of Beanwater Espresso in Tacoma Dome. Luke Combs loved her coffee, checked it out, got the coffee, wanted them to go on the road. So I got to get with her. So this is where I merge Bellevue Ballers and what she wants to do. Because what do we need? We need coffee shops to talk about business. We need coffee shops that don't have all the nonsense propaganda in there. And if she's a righteous, you could be straight down the road, instead of acquiescing to nonsense, just straight up. Regular business, all the garbage, So that's what happens. And see, it gets to the point where now Starbucks has to go down, maybe to hopefully come back, with a new group of employees, Anyway, so this woman is great. I really enjoyed her, and I would like to see what the potential. She couldn't go on the road with Luke Combs because she's got young kids that they got to be in school. And to me, it's like, how much are we paying, Luke? I can homeschool these guys on the road. I mean, how much are we paying? Are you promoting my coffee? What are we doing? Holy cow. I mean, we're talking the number one. I mean, you have the number one country music artist, hands down, no questions asked. This is a couple of years ago, probably before he got as big as he is now, wanting you to go on the road with him, man. I'd be like, we're going to figure out a way. I'm telling you, I would have figured out a way. There's no way. We would have figured something out. No way. Anyway, it might still be possible, but I just hate for it to be a nice story and not something more than that. Trump's going to thump. He's hanging in, doing his thing, and you will be glorified. So the plan is for me this Thursday, I'm going to go see my guys, that we help each other out. Next Thursday, the plan is to try to get with Tylene and get out to the rehearsal. My daughter's next, it's going to be on Saturday. They've been booked up I'd say the last month of Saturdays we've been booked. Can't go see the voice teacher, but so this Saturday coming out, booked. Following Saturday, maybe. Should be all right. So that's that. And then I'm going to get back to the rhymes. I gave you a little social commentary if that was enough. Yeah, I think I can spend a little more time on these rhymes Because what happened was I did my rhyme of the week. I only had a few lines to pick from. So if I do more rhymes, I'll have more to pick from, right? That's a little frustrating, that guy Joseph, man. You know, Jeff, why were you wrestling? I wrestled in high school. It wasn't my goal. I should have been trying to do it. Maybe it was good for me, but I got dragged into it more or less, or talked into it, and the dude talked me into it, ends up quitting. I had already quit football. I wasn't going to quit anything else after that. It was too painful to endure the negativity I had to receive from one of my neighbors and his friend. So I got into the habit of not quitting stuff, even though someone else talks me into doing it. It's happened. I could list it for you. I could probably come up with 20 things that someone talked me into doing that they were doing or really encouraged me to do. Maybe they're not doing it, but they're kind of with me, so somewhat. And then they're gone, and I'm still doing it. And again, and my daughter filmed it. It was cool. It got done quick. All right, so let's go with this. I don't know. I might be doing 4 or 5 verses. Okay, here we go. Masked and muzzled, I gasp, I'm puzzled, won't behave, not a slave to the dark. I'm the spark that you see in the dark of the night. I'm the sound that you hear while you're trying to get it right. You get it right, but he don't. I fight back the words. Did it occur that you've been led astray, lost your mind, lost your way, and you'll be taking that mask, believe. Oh my God, that make-believe mask through your final days to your grave. You'll be taking that make-believe mask. I guess I said that because it doesn't work, right? Through your final days to your grave. All right. Again, here I'm just going to have a beat break of some kind. I got a DJ maybe? Oh, can we work out some beat breaks? Put in some effects, and I don't have to sit here with my weak hooks. Not that mine are weak, but you hear a lot of weak hooks. Masked and muzzled, I gasp, I'm puzzled, won't behave, not a slave to the dark. Dismiss the misnomer, better find a new owner. Give your life to Christ, take it back from Satan. You set out this trap, he's been waiting for you to come around the bend and bend to his wishes, bend your convictions. So what's the natural next line there? You know what would be kind of interesting to say? I didn't mean to do that. What I'm thinking about saying is he doesn't really think much of you or me, right? Isn't that crazy? God thinks everything of us. Satan thinks nothing of us. He wants nothing good for us, right? God wants it all good for us. But it doesn't mean it's not going to take some obedience and perseverance, like Daryl mentioned, and just some perspective, right? Bend to his wishes, bend your convictions. Got him another, I'll just say, got him another victim. Got him another victim. I think not. How am I doing this? Won't behave, not a slave to the dark. So I don't want to twist this up. It's me talking, right? We're talking the first verse. We're talking about the guy doing all this craziness with the mask, right? Second verse, find a new owner, give your life to Christ, take it back. So I'm talking to the guy still. Got him another victim? I think not. You done tricked them. Which is crazy to imagine if you're dealing with the father of lies. Are we really capable of tricking the father of lies? That's deep and maybe not possible, but I'll say it. All right. So that's verse 2. I guess I will do this again. Now that I'm done with 2 verses and see how it goes. And I will do a better job ending the first verse. Masked and muzzled, I gasp, I'm puzzled, won't behave, not a slave to the dark. I'm the spark that you see in the dark of the night. I'm the sound that you hear while you're trying to get it right. You get it, right? But he don't. I fight back the words. Did it occur that you've been led astray, lost your mind, lost your way, and you'll be taking that make-believe mask through your final days to your grave? And we're going to do some effects, and then we're going verse number 2. Masked and muzzled, I gasp, I puzzle, won't behave, not a slave to the dark. Dismiss the misnomer, better find a new owner. Give your life to Christ, take it back from Satan, who set out this trap. Oh, he's been waiting for you to come around the bend and bend to his wishes, bend your convictions. Got him another victim? I think not. You done tricked him. And then we're going to do some more effects. All right, that's verse 2. Like I said, I might be doing a number of verses here. That's going pretty quick. Better come up with some material. We got some time. Okay, so masked and muzzled, verse 3. Okay, gonna knock out my little counting. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so we got masked and muzzled. I gasp. I'm puzzled. Won't behave. Not a slave to the dark. All right. Now, what did I do? I didn't know what I did in the first verse. What did I do in the second verse? Dismiss the misnomer. All right. I wanted to look at judicious. I wasn't going to use it in a rhyme. No. I don't even know why I wanted to say that. Anyway, I won't do it. Master and muzzle, I gasp, I'm puzzled, won't behave, not a slave to the dark. Well, I could say, yeah, I could break out all this stuff. Won't save my best. Try to curse. Why curse when blessed? Won't save my best, won't curse when blessed. A testimony. always starts with the test. As you notice, when you say testimony, it starts with test. All right? Okay. I only say what I say because I see things this way. Were you to come my way, it'd be like hip hip hooray. Not hip hop hooray, no. Hip hip and hooray. Never spelled it out, but I've seen it enough. I'm not gonna look it up. I only say what I say because I see things this way. Were you to come my way, be like hip hip hooray, and you'd breathe better today. Knowing at last you threw that mask in the trash. Stop giving them your cash. And be free at last. All right. I finished verse 3. Let's see if I can do this whole song in less than 2 minutes, probably. I'm not going to do any breaks. Masked and muzzled, I gasp, I'm puzzled, won't behave, not a slave to the dark. I'm the spark that you see in the dark of the night. I'm the sound that you hear while you're trying to get it right. You get it right, but he don't. I fight back the words that occur, that you've been led astray, lost your mind, lost your way, and you'll be taking that make-believe mask to your final days, to your grave. Masked and muzzled, I'm gasped, I'm puzzled, won't behave, not a slave to the dark. Dismiss the misnomer, better find a new owner. Give your life to Christ, take it back from Satan, who set out this trap, or he's been waiting for you to come around the bend and bend to his wishes, bend your convictions. Got him another victim? I think not, yet untricked him. Masked and muzzled, I gasp, I'm puzzled, won't behave, not a slave to the dark. Won't save my best for last. Why cursed when blessed? A testimony always starts with a test. I only say what I say because I see things this way. Were you to come my way, be like hip hip hooray, and you breathe better today, knowing at last you threw that mask in the trash. Stop giving them your cash and be free at last. And that's a little over a minute for 3 verses, my friends. Without any beat breaks. We didn't have beat breaks. I did that pretty fast. So we could have finished the whole song right there. Shall I make a 4th verse? I think I might. Didn't take too long to make these 3. Till next time, back to the rhymes.